We did so great in the Southwest Summer Nationals this weekend.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get into it, but they got to watch the intro first.
Right. Watch it.
Watch it. Hey, recruits.
What's up, y'all?
Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the 13th episode of Finish the Batter.
That's crazy.
As always, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much. As a reminder, once we hit our first major goal of 250 subscribers, and we're almost halfway there, guys,
Yep.
we will have a special giveaway for one of you.
That's so exciting. Also, if you guys want to be a part of our lineup and never miss any of the action, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on our post notification bell so you guys never miss an episode.
Hit it. All right, guys, as always on this show, we will cover high school ball, we'll cover travel ball, we'll cover college ball.
And also, guys, we're going to be filming from remote locations such as walk-ons, sports bars, and things like that. So you guys will always be able to watch us from there.
All right, Maddie, so let's talk about the Southwest Summer Nationals last weekend.
Okay.
You guys were in Austin.
Yep.
And so were we for Caleb's tournament.
Yeah, we kind of like crossed paths. So like on Thursday, me and my mom woke up at like 5 o'clock. We drove up there to watch Caleb's 8 o'clock game. They ended up losing. But we drove up there to see it. So support.
So later that day, and you guys had some rain kind of dealing with,
Yeah.
so they pushed the games back. But your first pool game was against Texas Blaze STX Silvis. You and Alex led the team with 2 hits each. Both of you guys had a double in that game.
Yep.
Talk us through what that game felt like.
It was good at the start. I mean, we had a really good like first 2 innings. We were hitting, we were fielding really good. And then it kind of went downhill from there.
You guys unfortunately lost the game.
Yeah, we did lose the game, and we just had a lot of errors, and we were making like the silly mistakes, you know. And it was kind of like Colorado, but like a little bit like transfer, you know. And I was just like, okay, you know, we're starting off the tournament, great one. But then, you know, after the game, our coach made us run sprints, which I'm thankful for because we needed to run sprints. And the next game was really good. We ended up winning against Illusions Gold Almond, which we play them a lot. We ended up winning against them 7-6, and we were down like what, 3-6 in this game? 6-3,
something
yeah,
like that.
6-3 in this game, and then we came back in the last inning and won. And it was really, I mean, that was a really good game. We were tight on D, we were hitting really well, and I mean, that was an overall really good game. So I think running those sprints, I mean, just really helped us out a lot.
You and Malin both had doubles in this game. Mia led the way with 3 RBIs, and Malin had 2. Let me just say something real quick about Mia. She is a stud. Like,
she really is, yeah.
I've known about her for a long time, but she joined our team, and she's awesome. Like,
she's really good, yeah. She's a really good addition.
She led off this weekend because, you'll find out later, but I know that Malin and Blaine had to go take their SAT or ACT.
ACT on Saturday. So they stayed for through the Saturday game in the morning, like 8 a.m. and then they left after that Friday morning game at 8 a.m. left, and then they went to take their ACT on Saturday. Yeah. So no, but I mean, Mia's done great. Yeah. She's a stud. Coaches, if you're watching, look up Mia Nunez. She's really good.
She's really good. Y'all came back to win this game. What do you think turned that around for you guys?
I just think we got some momentum because, you know, I think the inning I started off the inning. We had bases loaded, and then they walked in me the winning run. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, it kind of sucked for them because, you know, their whole goal over the weekend was to beat us, you know, in the pool games where they were like, we have to beat the Illusions.
We play them all the time.
So like we want to, you know, we always want to.
It's a little rivalry within the Illusions organization.
And so I don't know. I mean, it was a really good game. Let me just say
So your third pool game, you're 1-1 at this point. Your third pool game was against Mizuno Phoenix Scorch, and I'll be honest, this was one of the games I was kind of looking forward to because it's a team from out of state. They're from Phoenix, Arizona. I was kind of looking to see how they would be, how you guys, you know, would play them, and you guys blew them out 15-1.
Yeah, no offense to them, they were not very good. I don't know the competition outside of Texas, but let me just say, the competition in Texas is competition. It's hard to beat. These teams are really freaking good, and I don't know, they weren't the best team in the whole wide world. So,
well, you know, going off of that, Mia, Alex, Faith, Janae, and Michaela all led the way with 2 hits in this game.
Yeah, they did really well.
This is kind of, though, where your weekend kind of took a turn at the plate, where you didn't have your best weekend at the plate. We'll talk about that later. But talk about this game in general.
Well, I mean, it was a good game. I mean, we were hitting, we were fielding well. I mean, you know, whenever you play teams like that, you know, okay, we still need to stay on top of our game, but we can switch some things around. Like, a few coaches were there to watch, and so Coach Mark was like switching things up. Like, he wanted Michaela at second base, so we put me at shortstop and me as an outfielder, you know. So, I mean, we were able to switch up our team a little bit, and Nikki was playing third. She doesn't play third. She plays middle infield. You know, so we were able to switch up our teammates a little bit to get them seen where the coaches that were watching the games wanted them to see. So that was nice.
Okay. Yeah, you know, now that this game was over, that was the end of pool play. Because y'all were 2-1 in pool, that puts you into a 3-way tie for first place in your pool, okay? Between you, Illusions, and Texas Blaze.
Yeah.
They only take the top 2 teams in each pool to the gold bracket, and then the other 2 go to the silver bracket. Because there was a 3-way tie, they went for runs allowed.
Yeah.
Okay? Unfortunately, you allowed one more run than Illusions.
And we were like...
And that puts you into the silver bracket.
Yeah.
Sucks, especially going 3-1 in pool, or 2-1 in pool, but is what it is.
Yeah, I guess it happens like that, you know.
So that takes your first bracket game was against Texas Boom Elite Loveless.
We won 10-4. We did really good.
You did. Mia led the way with 3 hits. Stud,
absolutely.
Michaela, Nikki, and Kelsey led the way with 2 RBIs each. Talk about that game.
It was a really good game. We fielded well. I mean, we did really good. There was a point where we kind of let them not come back, but they just scored a few more runs, which, I mean, we had depth. We were able to, you know, keep our lead. But, I mean, other than that, we did really well. You know, the Friday games, which is, you know, we played 3 Friday games. These games, I did not hit very well. I was hitting a lot of pop-ups. My contact with the ball just wasn't there, which happens, you know.
I was watching on video, and it looked like your angle to the ball was steep.
Yeah, I mean, I was just letting everything get too deep, and I mean, it was just not my best day. But then I came back on Saturday and still did well. So, I mean, it's just one of those days where, I mean, everyone has days like that. They're not going to be the best games. They're not going to be the best, you know, you're not going to have good at-bats. So.
Yep. So your second bracket game in the winner's bracket was against GCB Prospect 16U. Not a good game. Not a good game for you guys.
No.
And I'm sorry, you guys should have beat them.
We definitely should have beat them. Absolutely, yeah.
You guys had 1 hit in this game. They 1-hit you. One hit.
That pitcher almost had a no-hitter, but she was a lefty, and she was pretty good. She was moving that ball, but I don't know.
So,
it just wasn't a good game.
Was it their pitching? Was it your lack of hitting? What was it?
We just weren't hitting the ball. I mean, we were fielding. I mean, we were fielding not too bad. I mean, we had maybe a few errors, but I mean, we were fielding pretty well. I just think we just couldn't hit. I mean, she was a lefty. She had spin. I mean, she was moving the ball.
Who was pitching for you guys in that game? I can't remember. Do you remember?
I do not. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember. That was a lot of games ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so, you know, unfortunately that puts you guys into the losers bracket versus Impact Gold Borgeson. I don't know how you
Something like that.
You flipped the script in this one. You guys won 7-0.
Yeah.
Faith and Janae. Faith had a pretty good weekend.
Faith had a very good weekend. She went to this Concordia camp over the weekend and did really well as well, I heard. So.
Yeah. So Faith and Janae led the team with 2 hits each. How was this game from your perspective? Why did you guys turn this around? I mean, were you guys just better than them and should have won?
I think so. In my opinion, we had more depth than they did. I mean, there was a girl, her name's Asia, and she used to play for Coach Mark, but she also played on my team when I was on Scrapyard and Hot Shots.
Asia,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Asia Molina, I think she was.
Molina,
she was probably the best player on the team.
Okay.
And so, she's
a good player.
Yeah, she's a very good player. Yeah. No, she was the best one on the team, and you could tell that by a lot.
She used to play for Texas Blaze.
Yeah, used to play for Texas Blaze. And there was also a girl who used to play for Threat, their pitcher, who was pitching against us. And, I mean, she was pretty good, you know, not whatever. But, I don't know, I just think we had more depth than they did, and we just played better, you know. I mean, so...
All right, so the next game was against Southern Army. You guys won 6-1. How was Southern Army? I mean, I watched it on the film. You guys looked better than they did, but I mean, it looked like they could hit the ball.
No, taking nothing away from them. They could hit the ball. They had solid contact on everything. I mean, they were good. And you know, we just out hit them. I mean, that was the bottom line, is they fielded well. I mean, out hit them. But they were pretty decent little team. So
Okay. Mia, Kelsey, and Espy led the way with 2 hits. It was good to see Espy get a couple hits.
yeah, because Espy's usually like our pinch runner, and let me just say, Espy's so fast. Espy is so fast, and seeing her in the lineup and seeing her be successful and hit the ball. I mean, she's so good. Go girl. She's so good.
So, and then, so you win that game, and then you go and you play again. You had to win 2 more to get into Sunday, unfortunately being in the loser's bracket. But unfortunately, your weekend ended early against the Bombers in the afternoon. You guys gave up a lead late to lose 6-5. Mia and Alex led the way with 2 hits each. What happened in the last inning?
So we were actually up 5-4. Then someone on their team had a base hit. Then it was tying run came in. So then it was 5-5. So Coach Mark ended up moving our defense. So we had 5 infielders. We had first base, second baseman. We had like a rover. If you know what a rover is, like a rover position, like whenever you were in like little league, right? You would play like right behind second base. We had one in front of second base, and then we had a shortstop and a third baseman, a pitcher, catcher, and then we had 2 outfielders. One, and they were playing up, and then just like not too deep, like in the middle, right? And so tying run. This count. We had a pretty decent count on her, right? Well, then this girl rips one down right in between first base and like the second baseman, first base and second baseman right here. But then Janae reaches her glove out, snags it, but then drops it. So it was like she had it in her glove, and then I couldn't tell if she dropped it or if she dropped it like trying to transfer it to first base, because the runner at first base took off. So I don't know if she was trying to toss it to first base and she like was trying to glove flip it and it fell out, or what happened with that. I don't know. But they said that she dropped it, and so the run came in and we lost.
That's unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now, this was probably your worst weekend at the plate in over a year. It happens. You're not going to hit 500 or 600 every weekend. Just doesn't work. What do you do as a player to get back on track?
Honestly, just practice. I went to my lesson last night, and we worked on everything, I was just under the ball. My tilt was off and everything. So just, really just getting back on track with my, going to my lessons and, just hitting in my net, I think is the way that I do it. But also too, what was good about this last game is that I had the best hit I've probably had since Thursday. I had a double up the middle, or like in between the 5 and 6 hole when bases were loaded. So that was pretty cool. But that was nice to finally get a hit, and after 7 at-bats, which was good. So alright, y'all, so this weekend I'm playing in the Get Seen, Get Signed showcase in Seguin. There actually is going to be a lot of coaches that I know there. Coach Frobos from St. Thomas, Coach Segovia from McPherson, and then Coach Sines from St. Jack, and a whole lot more.
Yep.
So that'll be exciting. I know there's a camp on Friday for the uncommitted girls, and then we have, I'm pretty sure it's 3 games Saturday and 2 games Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
So you play, your game 1 on Saturday is against Mojo Gold. I think that's at noon. Game 2 against Texas Glory WTEP, West Texas, El Paso, maybe. Game 3, Game 3. That just came to my head. That was off the cuff. Game 3 versus Texas Glory, Central Texas. Then on Sunday you play Game 4 versus the Central Texas Hurricanes. Never heard of them. And then Game 5 versus Titans Black. Never heard of them either.
Okay.
So should be a good weekend for you guys. It's the last showcase of the summer. So then they'll get a couple of weeks off before they start the fall.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this weekend?
Just getting back into it, definitely hitting the ball. That'd be great. And just probably getting to play like one last tournament with our team, well, not last tournament, just like of the summer season, getting to close it out with the, ending on a good note and everything. And
it's good that you get a couple of weeks to kind of rest your body and get ready for the fall and then high school ball and, your senior season, baby. Senior season's coming up. Senior season.
Nope, don't make me cry.
So, guys, real quick before what we're going to talk about on next week's show, vlogs this past week, it didn't work out.
No, let me just say, I was trying so hard to vlog in Austin. There was just nothing to vlog. We were literally at the field playing, which means I can't have the camera out and I can't have my phone out, or we were sleeping. There was no in between. We would drive through and then we would go back to the hotel, shower, and sleep. We were playing all day. there was nothing to vlog, and I didn't want to be like, hey guys, we won this game. Hey guys, we lost this game. You know, it's just not fun to watch. So I'm so sorry about the vlog. I'm going to try my very best to vlog in Seguin everything that I possibly can for y'all. But just know that I'm so sorry. There's just nothing to vlog.
Well, and from my point of view, in Round Rock with Caleb, it was jam-packed. I mean, literally we got there, it was something every moment. And could I have vlogged it? Yes. But I also wanted to take that time. It was Caleb's first kind of World Series event. And I wanted to take that time with him and just spend time with him. And I did vlog the first day. I may even put that out, like, you know, just put it out. Just so you guys can see. Because I tell you what, parents, if you're watching this and you have kids that play baseball, the Ripken baseball experience, I don't care if it's in Round Rock, the one in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or the one in Myrtle Beach, it's phenomenal. Coaches, if you have boys that play baseball, take them. It's a phenomenal experience. Yeah. They announce the kid's name every time they come up to bat. They play walk-up music. It's very, very well done.
And the boys won one of the little things that they did, right?
Yeah, the boys won the relay from the outfield. They won the relay competition, the fastest relay from left field and right field. So that was kind of cool. They almost won the infield competition as well. But I tell you what, the competition was really good. You had one or two teams that, you know, that were out of their league. Mm-hmm. But all in all, I mean, you know, games were close.
Yeah.
The competition was really good. We had teams from California, teams from Florida.
Dude, when I went to watch Caleb play, there was a kid that looked like 17. I was like, dude, if he's 12, then I'm 30. Because I don't know who this kid is. He's like 6'4".
There was one team called Army of Nine. They had really cool uniforms. If any of you watch men's college baseball, you know that Vanderbilt wears the black with the gold pinstripe. That's what their uniforms were. They were really neat. Some people say they look like pajamas, but I love like A&M's maroon with white pinstripes. Love them. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is they had a kid on their team. Big. He was a man. He's a man. He's 12 years old and he's a man. He won the home run derby. He knocked 3 out on a 270, 260 field.
Holy moly.
The cool thing about the Ripken experience, one of the coolest things was they sent us to watch a game of the Round Rock Express AAA minor league team. Mm-hmm. But we went back later in the week, and the kids that were in the home run derby that finished in the top 2 in each age group got to hit on the minor league field.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And the kid that hit 3 out on the
270 field, yeah.
On the 270, almost hit 1 out on the minor league field. And then one kid in the 13U hit the wall.
That's crazy.
It was a great experience, guys. Like I said, if you have sons that play baseball, tell their coaches to go play the Ripken experience at least once. It's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Great experience. So yeah, a lot of good competition. Anyway, but I wanted to spend that time with my son and have that experience with him. So I started the week off vlogging, and then it just got to where in some places I couldn't even take the camera, so it was hard. I could have used my phone, but guys, it was my first experience vlogging too, and so I'm learning as we go too. So bear with us. So I appreciate it. Yeah. Now let's look ahead to next week's show. We're gonna recap obviously the Get Seen Get Signed showcase.
Yeah.
And
that's about it.
That's about it. And
also, too, look for Recruit Me Corner this week and Batter Up this week. Batter Up's going to be about the Olympics, which is going to be really freaking
Olympics,
cool.
Baby. Olympics.
Softball's in the Olympics. Oh my God. It blows my mind every time because, we've been waiting for softball to be in the Olympics for so long. It's finally there and just makes my heart so full. And also, too, Recruit Me Corner is going to be about the top 10 best ways to be the best teammate you possibly can be. So
guys, until next time. That's ball game.
Bye.
Bye, guys.